And I hope y'all hear this, and I hope y'all hear it clearly. And hopefully y'all got y'all notebooks out so y'all learning something and y'all taking some gems from this. Hey family, what's going on? It's your girl Tyson Moss, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I talk about sexual wellness, fashion, lifestyle, career, entrepreneurship advice. So if any of those things are of interest to you, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below so you can become part of the family too. And for all my returning viewers, hey family, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming back and clicking on another video from your girl. So today, y'all, we are popping off another social work series. Today we are talking about self-care and how to practice it to avoid burnout in the field. So I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this social work series where I'm going to be just highlighting and talking about a bunch of different things that I think will be beneficial to newcomers in the field, seasoned people that are already in the field, because I can learn something from you and you could probably learn something from me as well. So I'm all just here to just help to spread the knowledge, and you know, you guys help me learn too, asking me different questions and challenging me and stuff like that. So I really do appreciate it. And if you guys love these videos, please make sure that you keep liking it so YouTube keeps pushing my stuff out in the algorithm. Likes are very, very important, so please make sure you're liking it, and also comment down below some other suggestions of different topics that you guys want me to discuss in this social work series that I am doing. But anywho's, yeah, so today guys, we're talking about self-care and practicing it to avoid burnout. And if you don't know what burnout is, it is pretty much what it sounds like when you get to the point where you are just over it, you're overwhelmed, you find yourself snapping on people, getting more irritated than you normally do, you're not motivated, you're not getting your work done the way you should be getting it done, and you kind of just careless. You just don't really care about what it is that you're supposed to be working on. And so a lot of us experience that in this field for various different reasons. Huge caseloads, maybe deaths in the family, a move, just a lot of different changes and stuff like that. So these tips that I'm going to give you guys are going to be just different ways that can help you to hopefully avoid burnout, even though it might still come. But the goal is to try to avoid it as much as possible. And if you do somewhat experience it, hopefully these tips are going to be able to help you to navigate it through it a little bit more smoother. So if you guys are ready for this video, y'all know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up and let's get started. All right, y'all, so one of the first tips that I have to avoid burnout and to practice self-care in this field is to get organized. Now this is just all around, I feel like, something that we need to be just doing anyways. And organization can be through planning, having a calendar, having daily apps, whatever it is that you use to help yourself to stay organized. I definitely recommend, because things can get very, very blurry quickly. Okay, you find out you got to take Sally and John to an appointment tomorrow, and then you're like, oh shoot, I forgot I gotta take the kids to this place and blah 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 blah. So in order to avoid all that, girl, get you a planner. So this is my planner. I've talked about it several times before. This is the Booked and Blessed planner. When I tell y'all, this is probably hands down my favorite planner that I have used thus far. I like this even better than the K-Spade planner. And if you know me, you know I love K-Spade. So this planner has everything up there. It has meal prep. It has big rocks and little rocks, different ways for you to kind of just really break down your week so you can really get as organized as possible. So as you can see, it has a little page there. It has meal prepping, a grocery list. It has your daily to-do list tasks, and then it also has like your huge calendar in the front. As y'all can see, my October is jammed packed. I have so much stuff I had to do this month, so mine is jam-packed. But yes, y'all, I can't live without my planner. I need my planner for everything. So you definitely want to get an organizer to practice, help you to practice that self-care, because when you're organized, you feel better about what it is that you need to get done, because then you're aware of what needs to go where and when you need to be able to get it done by. Okay, the next tip I would say, guys, is to create a schedule. So kind of piggybacking off of being organized, you want to create a schedule. So when you create a schedule with your clients, it allows you to be able to make things a little bit more smoother, because then they know, okay, I know Miss Tatiana's gonna come on Monday, Tuesdays, and she's gonna come Wednesdays, and blah 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 blah. And then personally for me, to practice self-care, I might do, like, you know, Monday through Thursday, that's when I see my clients. Friday, I catch up on like notes, documentations, reports. I might edit some videos. Saturday and Sunday are my fun days, and then Sunday might be my relaxed day. Like I'll, you know, practice some self-care as far as with my skincare, or just doing a lot of different techniques that'll just help me to kind of just pull out for the week after the long one that I had. Okay, y'all, so the next tip I feel like is one of the most important things, and I hope y'all hear this, and I hope y'all hear it clearly. And hopefully y'all got y'all notebooks out so y'all learning something and y'all taking some gems from this. But practicing self-care is saying no. Okay, so my next tip is saying no. We have got to learn how to say no, y'all. If you don't want to do something, if you ain't in the mood to do something, if you're too tired, if you're too broke, you don't got money that week, you didn't get paid, say no. Oftentimes we get peer pressured, or we feel bad, we feel like we're missing out on something by not telling somebody no, but sometimes mentally or physically you're just not in that place to do it. So we have to really start getting better at just telling people no when we don't want to do things. So just start normalizing that in your life, and I promise you it's going to help overall just make you feel so much more better, because then you know like what it is that you can and cannot tolerate, as far as just like, all right, I know this week I had a long week, I'm not gonna go out, and then your friends hit you and be like, hey, let's go out, and you like, I really need to stay in the house and get this work done because I had a really busy work week, but you just like, bump it, I'm gonna still go out anyway. Just say no, y'all. Say no. I've been there before and I still struggle with it at times, but I'm getting better at it, just learning to just prioritize and put the things that I need to get done first, and then you know we can do all the play stuff later, baby. It's always gonna be there. Trust me, it's always gonna be there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to tell you guys about is something that I also tell my clients what to do, and I feel like I've seen other people talk about this before, so I'm not even going to take credit or nothing like that, because it's already been something that's been renovated and done over and over again. But it is to have a coping survival kit on deck. So what that pretty much is a box, a toolbox, or whatever it is of various different things for you to be able to just kind of unwind and just get back to just feeling like yourself again. So some of those things may include coloring books, it may include listening to music, it may include journaling, books, any of those things that is important to you and helps you to unwind and make yourself just feel better. That's what you will have in your survival kit. Now of course you can keep it like in a bag, you can keep it in like a cute little box, whatever is preference of you. This right here is my journal, y'all. I've had this journal since I was in college. I mean, it's pretty much done now, but I've written so many things in here, and anytime like I feel frustrated or I don't want to particularly talk to somebody about something, I will just write it down, because your journal is not going to judge you. Not saying your friends or your family ain't going to judge you, but sometimes you don't want to hear people's second opinions. You don't want to hear the backlash of certain stuff. You just want to just let it out and let it be done with it. So journaling is a great way to practice self-care, because you're getting those feelings out, but not necessarily you have to tell somebody about it. So I always recommend a journal. I love little books like this. They have them like in 5 and Below, TJ Maxx, Burlington, all them little stores like that. And they're just like these little books that have like the little doodle stuff in them that kind of just get your mind off of stuff. So this one says The Adventures of a Curious Mind. So some of the things that it has here is it just tells you to do something different every day. This one says, in the spaces below, draw items or take real life pictures. Another thing this one says is, what's the bravest thing you ever done in your life? So I like little stuff like this, because I mean it's something fun to do, and it helps you to get your mind off of whatever it is that you're dealing with at the moment in a positive way. And this one is just do something every day that makes you happy. So I was supposed to keep doing this, but I haven't done it in a while. But you're supposed to do something every day on a page. It's different prompts for you to do. So stuff like this. Of course, this is what I like to do. You don't have to do it. But my coping kit involves books or whatnot. It involves a journal. It involves music, because I love music. Music helps me through anything. When I'm sad, I'm feeling good, I want to just get out, I'm gonna listen to any kind of music. Shopping is definitely one of my things in my survival kit, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good habit, but it's my habit. So anyway, so just take a moment to just think about some things that you really enjoy doing and that you feel like is going to help you to just keep you on that straight and narrow when it comes to your mental health, and that is going to be a part of your survival coping kit. All right, so the next thing, guys, that I feel like is super important is to make sure that you do something weekly to practice self-care, whether this is going and buying yourself a new shirt, a new candle, going to the spa, having you a drink at home. Okay, hopefully everybody here is 21 and up and we are grown here. We have a life outside of work, so yes, a drink, whatever else recreational activities that you like to do. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't trying to get demonetized, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But anything that you feel like that it's gonna get you through the week. That's what you want to have planned for yourself every single week. And it doesn't have to be nothing big, it can be something small, but as long as you have this one thing planned for yourself every week, it'll get you going. It'll keep you motivated enough to be like, okay, if I could just get to Friday, I know I'm gonna go get that massage I promised myself. Or if I could just get to Sunday, I know I'm gonna be able to binge watch this TV show that I've been wanting to watch all week. So I really feel like it's just important to make sure that, yeah, you have something to just look forward to every single week, whether it's big or small, so you can just continue to keep your self-care on the straight and narrow. Another tip I was saying, this kind of piggybacks off of the having something to do every week, is detaching from work. So this one is kind of difficult for me because how my job is set up, we make our own schedules. We go see our clients when we're supposed to, and then when we get home, we write our note documentation from whatever we did with them in the session. So it's kind of hard sometimes to detach from it because you're bringing your work home with you. I'm writing the notes and talking about what it is I did in that session. So for me, I really try to not get so distracted. I will maybe do my notes as soon as I get home, or I'll try to unwind for a little bit, maybe for like an hour or 2 hours. Then I'll do my notes, and then I'll go back to doing whatever it is that I want to do. So you really just got to put yourself in a strict kind of mindset, because if not, then you're going to find yourself doing notes on the weekend, and who wants to do that? The weekend's supposed to be made for you to have fun. So just really get serious about just trying to detach yourself, even though it is difficult, like I said, for some certain jobs or whatever, but you know, it has to be done in order for you to be able to, you know, get in that you time and with your family or whoever it is that you want to, you know, spend that time with. All right, you guys, and the last tip that I have is to talk to a therapist. I can't stress this enough, and I need to be telling myself this too, because I have not found one yet that I particularly want to book a session with. But I think it's so imperative for everybody to have a therapist, especially if you are a social worker or a therapist or a counselor, anything of that sort, or just in general. It's important to just have a therapist, because it's good to get a perspective from somebody from a clinical standpoint that does not know you, and they can be really able to help you to heal from certain traumas or bad habits, or just certain patterns that you developed over the years that you probably don't even realize that it's not necessarily that good for you, but you're doing it because you're normalized to it. So say for instance, if all my life I've seen people stealing around me, what do you think I'm going to end up doing? After a while, I'm going to end up stealing. So therefore, going to therapy is a way for you to help to break those habits and to realize, like, wow, I didn't know that this thing I was doing my whole entire life was wrong, because this is all I seen growing up. So this is all I know. Going to therapy is just going to be able to help with just a lot of different things that you probably thought you dealt with that you didn't actually deal with. So yeah, just, you know, find somebody that's in your area. They have all different type directories now where you can be able to find like social workers in your area. If you want to find somebody that's of the same ethnicity, hopefully I said that correctly, as you, they have that. I know they have like this page, Black Girls in Social Work or whatnot, and they have like different directories where you can find therapists up there and stuff like that. So it's just up to you, whatever it is you're looking for, but I definitely think it is imperative for everybody to have a therapist if they can. And I also wanted to add this too. I'm not saying that your Uncle Dede and your Auntie Joe is not going to give you the greatest advice, but let's be real here. Sometimes when we tell people stuff, one, they might throw it back in your face, or two, it's kind of like a book. I'm continuing to learn this information, so now I know this stuff on you, and I might give this, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but sometimes you might get a biased response just because you already know the person and their patterns and stuff like that. So that's another good way as to why I feel like a therapist is needed. And you can still talk to your families and friends and stuff like that, but of course, like I said, you know, you want to get a clinical standpoint of a certain situation as well, so you can be able to process it much more differently. And that is pretty much it, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, y'all already know what to do. Give it a huge thumbs up. I want you guys to comment down below one thing that you try to do to practice self-care, whether that is going shopping, going on vacations, spending alone time with your boo or your family or whoever it is, spending alone time with yourself, binge watching a show, whatever it is that you do to practice self-care. Please comment it down below. Let's bounce ideas off of each other, all that good stuff. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you still ain't subscribed to the family yet, what are you waiting on? Click on that red subscribe button down below before leaving out. Be sure to turn your notification bell on so you never miss another upload from your girl. As I stated earlier in the video, y'all, make sure that y'all comment down below as well some different topics that you guys want me to talk about on these social work series. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you already know I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.